So, welcome to Moodmakers Books' annual Poetry on the Wall. Poetry is spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings. It is language that has a purpose, meaning, rhyme, rhythm, reflection, history, and emotions. The poet or poetess turns their paper into a canvas and create art with the words that are written on it. So we're going to listen as well as see some art. Okay? So our first poetess is Aken Wariebi. She calls herself a student of life. She has been a poetess since grade school and has had a great love and appreciation for the arts and other forms of literary work. A social worker by profession, Aken feels and sees the need to serve individuals, her community, and society at large. She does this by making a difference in the lives of others as she embraces the difference made in her own life through the process. Aken has also found a way to allow her creative juices to flow freely through poetry in hopes it impacts the human spirit as it has done for her spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, poetess Aken Wariebi.
Thank you. She introduced me so well, I was wondering who she was talking about. I'm going to read this poem because a Jewish lady I recently met thought that this was one of my better poems, and she actually cried because she said she had a feeling that this poem made her feel the black experience. Mm-hmm. So it is called I'm Still Black. I'm still black. That hasn't changed. I never will erase the color, so deal with it like you do the weather. I'm black, baby. Know this for sure. I rule no one, but I am someone. I see other shades. It is not beyond the grave. I believe I must play and like others win the race. Just because race is absolutely not a reason to hate. For hate itself is no fun to date, not even for child's play. Well, I will read these other two, only because he insisted on putting it up on the wall. This one is called, Well, Hello. I'm sure guys will appreciate this one. If I were to pass you by without saying hello, will you still be shy? If I were to pass you by again, will you blow my mind? I thought I said hello today, but it was in the world from whence I came. Yet if I told you hello again, will things stay the same or change? Well, hello dear, I'll say it again. I'm willing to see what happens, willing to see the rain, the sun, the pain, willing to know, if nothing else, not just your name. This one is called Appreciate Your Blessings. I'm sure all of us can, we can appreciate blessings that we have. I thought when my mother passed away this January, I was crying and this lady looked at me and she said, you were lucky you had a mother as long as you had her. I never knew who my mother was. I don't know if I ever even had one, you know. So when she told me that, I felt really bad. I felt good, but I also felt I need to appreciate my blessings. So it is called Appreciate Your Blessings. Appreciate your blessings, the ones you alone get. For God has a message, not always a test. Believe all your potentials and harbor them in your nest. For there lies your talents, so you can take a rest. Appreciate your blessings, even if you don't know why they are there. Believe that you deserve them and know you can't continue.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you. Let's show her some more love.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. I noticed out in the group that a lot of people take and close their eyes, and I do that, and my brother, he does that a lot. So let's practice that. I want everyone to do that. When someone is up here, just close your eyes and listen with your heart and your ears, and just go with the flow, and you'll see a difference, and you'll feel a difference of the poetic flow. It's really. It's phenomenal. It really is. It's something that I've been doing. I'm not going to tell you how long, but I've been doing it for a long time. Back when they had the poetry houses back in the '60s and stuff like that, you know. And you just lay back and you just close your eyes and you just listen, and it was just beautiful, just creative. I didn't say go to sleep. When we hear me snoring, okay? No snoring is allowed tonight. Okay. Coming up, our next poet, Errol Sinclair, I hope I pronounced that right, I probably didn't, is a native of Jamaica. He has been writing poetry for 20 years. He recently was the featured poet at the Baobab Cultural Center at the Echoes of Africa Poetry and Musical Expressions. His poetry will also be featured on Channel 15 RCTV on May 1st, 2011. He is an Army veteran. Yay! He came to Rochester from Jamaica at the age of 16. Yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have our poet, Mr. Sinclair, come on up with some love?
Thanks so much.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. This first one is called Just an Empty Bus. Riding in an empty bus, unmolested fuss. An empty bus with many faces. Faces that bear resemblance to people in my dreams, all with silent screams. And accompanied by faces and accompanied by faces of people to unknown places. Dreams that seem so surreal, yet have no traces. Sojourners of a distant rim, taking 10 steps forward and 10 steps backward just to keep pace. Walking from past protests, walking for changes, trying to redress the regresses, making my inner cringes. Giving us homeland security, blaming the terrorist threats. Giving us security, insecurity. Give us legacies, Lord, with lies and poverty. So long we have tried to wean the states, men and women whose arms are tattered with tracks. Behind drugs are anything laced, even that familiar taste, mace. It's time to pick up the pace. Time to unveil the splendor of a race. Without dreams, there are no voices, no goals and limited choices, nothing to embrace. So long our progress have been measured by compromise, frauded and teamed, face despise and demise. Visualize your bureaucracy, and it's the devil in disguise. So long the innocent have been traumatized. Open your eyes, and you see it's just an empty bus. Like the priest teaching the children to close their eyes while they're being sodomized. Just open your eyes and you'll see it's just an empty bus. And this one is basically, like I said, I like to, as we all do, which is why we like to reflect on our blackness. Yes. And we're proud of our heritage and who we are.
Right now.
And this is what this one is called, Black in Glory. The institution and I have been sojourners. We have journeyed through hard times. Winter through summer, we've tracked poverty, where loneliness has been my only property. If my pain would only succumb to my dreams, my heart is soft as ice cream, yet my pain will not melt away. bounded like the ice peaks of the Alaskan territory. Been scorned by society where your parents summon trouble in a hurry. I've been scarred, marred, able, subject to conditions deemed unbearable. Yet I'm considered tolerable. The trappings of morality. On many occasions, I have sought justice and got just this. A system that's deniable and reliable. And on top of this, I am to call the slave master honorable. While I'm treated of man of burden, raped of his dignity. Yes, I have met calamity while browsing through my destiny. Solace of being a greater mystery. But I stay mindful of my ancestry, knowing that them before us who live and die without pity, we're kings and queens and warriors, we're cloaked with dignity. It is who we are. Our blackness illuminates the darkness. It is who we are, black and glory.
All right. He took me back to California in the poetry houses, okay?
Yes.
Took me back where they would pop their fingers to show their appreciation. So that went way back. I like that. Excellent. Had some flavor to it. Yes. All right. This poetess is an author, columnist, journalist, social media expert, playwright, founder and owner of 411 Communications, and a co-communications chair for the Gateways Music Festival. By the way, there's some information over there on the music festival. Please take it. With a degree in journalism, Marsha Jones teaches writing workshops for primary to high school students. You can see Marsha's work in the Challenger, the Gannett newspaper's momslikeme.com website, and the Queen's Chair on the website blackinamerica.com. Currently finishing her play, Mama, or Mom, Marsha is currently working on her fourth novel, It Doesn't Show on My Face, which is a memoir about her stroke. She serves as a heart ambassador for the American Heart and Stroke Association, and she does a lot of positive things in the community. And ladies and gentlemen, we need to show her some love as she comes up. This poetess, Miss Marsha Jones.
How is everybody?
You want me to hold it?
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna move that over.
No, it's got a disability. And I'm a disability specialist, you know, and
She went there. Yeah, she went there. Okay. I still love you. She went there.
You don't have a disability, this has a disability.
Okay, thank you for
Okay,
pointing
I
that
said,
out, but we still love
it
you.
has a disability, not you.
Okay, we still love you though, so it's all right. It's all good. Okay. I have two poems that are on the wall, and I was trying to decide which one to read first. And I didn't flip a coin, but I decided to read Dying to Die at Home. And it's not funny. It's kind of really serious. Here it goes. Tony Johnson died. He didn't know he had full-blown AIDS. He wasn't gay. All of us had been friends for years. But Tony Johnson died today. Jay reached for his casket, and Anthony pulled his hand back, afraid he might catch something. Tony's family, they wouldn't even let him come home at first. They refused to entertain and have that discussion. The face of AIDS, people, it's changing. It's no longer a gay white man's disease. Nearly 40 million people have it. Now, you see, some black women and some children have this disease. But what does that mean? We know more than we did 20 years ago. We've raised millions of dollars for research. Yet, it is still a social stigma. Anthony now has to tell his loved ones how he got this disease from a work-related accident and a blood transfusion. He worries about their reaction. Like Tony, Anthony came home to die in comfort and surrounded by loved ones. That's it. And the final selection is Because of You, I Get Up. Okay. Naysayers tell me, be happy, I'm still alive. That's just not enough for me. Because of you, I get up. My leg brace stares. Is it broken? People wonder, but seldom ask. Because of you, I still walk. Living a mere existence? No, that's not in my plans. I will walk, I'll dance, and I'll run again. This stroke failed to stop me, and because of you, I stand up. My head says one thing, my heart another. My mind is still intact and knows better. The two of them, they just have to talk to each other and agree to work together. But because of you, I stay up. Nature's harmonizing sounds can't prevent God's tears. My body's healing from its unforeseen pain, the constant struggles, and relearning how to function. Bitter winds don't mask my aches and pains. It's the price of redemption. My silent cries won't change that. My will grows stronger. My faith hasn't changed. And because of that, I get up, I stand up, I stay up, and I smile.